is the future bar area now. Step 1 done, clearing it up. My bar will be here, and then I have a fridge here. Yeah, and all of this space here I will use for a sink and like some more furniture. We have a clear view now to the outside connection. One of the electric cables is going out already, so I'll have like pipe for water and get a second optic fiber cable coming up, and then I have 2 separate lines and 2 separate contracts pretty much, just to have some redundancy. So I'll open this door today, and yeah, I've got 1.5 hours now to do that, because then it's time to open the bar again. So I'll better get to work. Got a hole in the wall now. It will become a door at some point, but for now it's a hole to get the concrete in here so we can work on the stones. Yeah, this is pretty cool, because now from here you can go straight into the tower building. How cool is that? Guys finally arrived 5 hours later, but at least they arrived, and it's really important because they're doing like the stonework inside, and we're gonna have like the nice round arch here, and that's definitely something that I don't want to do myself. I'm happy to do my stone walls, but this stuff I'll leave for the experts. It's so cool to have this entrance here now as well. You can just walk in from the tower to the stone house. On the sides I've got some indirect light, so you can't really look into the light bulb. And in the middle row I will have some sort of direct light, like spotlights. We're putting the first toilet here in this corner now. We'll have the blocks over there. Inside space of the toilet will be 2 meters times 1 meter. Around 30% bigger than the toilets from my current bar, because I want to have the sink inside. And while they're doing that, I'm gonna remove the stones here, because I'm gonna have a window here. So it's the 21st of May, and today is the Independence Day of Montenegro. Last year I was attending it at the harbor, and they had Dino Merlin playing there. Pretty cool atmosphere, lots of people, so I want to check it out today as well. We're gonna watch the sunset now, then I'm gonna show you how the newly installed lights look. Actually, I don't know myself yet, because he just installed the last ones here. Alright, so the guys cleared up the 3rd floor pretty much. I cleaned up the 4th floor. I'm gonna work on this little part in the wall here that's kind of hanging loosely out. I pretty much just patched it up again. You can actually see that there's like an original wall behind it here. And now that we have the concrete on top, I can finally start taking this down step by step, or stone by stone. And also here, I would like to open up the window again. Finished excavating this little shrine. I'm thinking of leaving the bottom part and making like a nice seat there, because it's kind of nice to sit there. Yeah, and I've got one of these here, and I think there's another one here which they for some reason closed up again, so I'm gonna open that. And I also want to check what's behind here. Seems to be another window. But before I start doing that, let's check out Mitja and his team. They're building the first toilet now. For the second one, I'm gonna do time-lapse for you. So Mitja and his team will work on the window now next. So I asked them to make the window kind of like here, with a round arch. So from the inside you will be able to see the light here, which is nice. I told them to kind of do it like this one here, just a little bit smaller. This is the inside view, so a small window on the left side, and then here we're gonna have a nice little door. No more hole anymore. Awesome. Can use this old oven here for my TV actually. That's also why we have 6 electric plugs in this corner. A little bit less stone, but still way too many stones here. I'm actually gonna start kind of just throw down the very big ones on this like little mattress there. Hopefully they will not burst, because the really big ones would be awesome for the fireplace downstairs. And also we have to make space here to build the bar. Good morning. Yeah, I think all the construction workers are taking a day off today, giving me a chance to clean up everything, hopefully. I want to open these 2 more spots. This one most definitely is just another small kind of area to put stuff. And here, I don't know if it used to be a window, but we'll figure it out. It's not too much to take out compared to what we've done yesterday with my little seat area here. Actually really comfortable, so let's do that. And then I also want to check out this spot here between the windows, take out the plaster there and see what's below, because it looks like there might have been another sort of small window. We'll figure it out. All right, all done with that. Took a bit longer. There were so many layers of plaster, old plaster again. But now instead of having one seat here, I'll have another seat over here. It's not a window. It's another, interior window, I would call it maybe. So not a window that goes through the wall. But yeah, I've got 2 little spots here now on the wall, which is amazing, especially since it's protected by the sun. Now I'm gonna work on the windows. Kind of curious what's behind this wall. Let's have a look at this actually before we start removing the plaster. I believe behind this will be another window just like the other ones that I dig out. This is a perfect line here, and then we have like a 90-degree angle. So I'm about halfway through, and looking at this here, I think there was actually a 3rd window here in the middle. I have to clear up all the debris here now because it's getting hard for me to reach the stones. I don't want to fall, there's no handrail yet. Alright, it took a bit longer than expected, around 3 hours. Now it's clear, and turns out it's another window. A proper window, which is kind of covered with the ivy. It's amazing because all the rocks were kind of flat on the other side. Super exhausted now, but I still want to clean up this middle floor, and then I'll jump into the sea. Yeah, then have a quick bite to eat and then open the bar. Whew. There's actually enough space to sit here as well. And I will definitely keep the ivy here. It's kind of cool. Now I've got 1, 2, 3 seats and the 2 big windows, which also both fit 2 people. The floor will probably be around 30 people, and 4th floor, maybe 10. Let's see. I actually moved about half of the ivy here, just so you can stick your head out and have a look at the view. I think that's a good compromise. And the rest, for now, will stay. Alright, I cleaned up as well. It took another hour, and now I probably won't have time to eat as usual. I had no lunch and no dinner, and I'm working since 7 in the morning, so that's a long time ago, and I'm pretty hungry. But yeah, now I have only a few minutes left, and I have to take a shower. Alright, reporting from my room. Actually, I spent the whole day and I still have, up until now, a very strong pain in my right foot. It's swollen, my right wrist, that I used 10 hours yesterday without a proper break, actually. That was too much. My body gave me some warning signs before, especially with the foot. And now I just literally can't step on it anymore. Luckily my neighbor is taking care of me, but I have to stay in bed the whole day. I had to cancel the board game evening today, and tomorrow's Thursday, so the bar's closed. That's very good timing. That was really a wake-up call, I have to say. I've never had such strong pain. I'll see you in the next days. Hopefully I can document a bit from the work of the other guys. The whole day yesterday I pretty much didn't get out of bed at all. My neighbor was taking good care of me. He organized some crutches as well, and also for my wrist a little bit of a stabilization. Yeah, and today the foot feels quite better already. So it's pretty much just inflammation of the tendons, and just have to rest pretty much and don't use it anymore, my foot. Too much. Yeah, and that's also what I'm gonna do the full day today. Today I can, nearly walk normally again. The hand still hurts, so I have this on still, and I'm still using the crutches, but Mitch was working alone yesterday, and he finished the left side of the door here. Downstairs we have the Seta design guys, the guys who made all this wood here. They're finally putting up the handrails for my governor for the stone circle, so let's go check that out. There was a kid playing there in the sand, and I decided to turn this into a proper sand pit and buy some toys for the kids, so that's gonna be nice. And also, if you play football here or just other games with the ball can't roll down the wall anymore here. It's nice to have my handrail finally. My foot is also much better, the hand as well. I don't have to use the crutches anymore. I will still take it easy for another week. Yeah, and then probably continue my work that I still want to do here before the summer season starts in July. But yeah, I will do it with much less intensity and no more 10 hours without a break. Yeah, they also brought my second set of benches here and table, and also 6 wooden chairs, because I had these plastic chairs as an interim solution. And now, yeah, I've got the proper steel wood chairs here. So the guys finished up the door over here, and this window, as well as the door into the tower and the window on the side where the whole wall used to be, just collapsed. And outside we've got the metal guys installing the handrails, so let's check that out. Yeah, the handrails have been installed. Today I want to clear up this wall from the plaster. There used to be a door actually that they closed up. And we've got this very old wall here, and I'm kind of clearing up all the loose rocks. And then I'm gonna put some new rocks here with some concrete, and then I'll have a little shelf. Yeah, we're back in action here. The guys returned to finish the toilets. This is the male toilet here. I have to get some more blocks. We're running out of blocks again. And yeah, they're just doing like the pillars here pretty much. And tomorrow they're gonna put the top. So while the guys are working on the toilets outside, I'm back to work inside here. Just had my meeting with the gastro group person and we kind of made a plan on how to design the bar. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to use the entire space here, so the bar will go from here all the way to the handrail. I plan to have 2 big tables here and then half a table here. At this part I will have a door that you can open like this, so it can be closed, and then when it's closed it can also function as a bar, so you can just come from this side to get a drink. And as I mentioned before, I have to remove that big chunk here in the middle, so that's what I'm going to do first now. And then we can put the floor in. I'm still looking for somebody who can do that with like pressed beton. But the ones that came so far, they don't really have designs that I liked. So I'll keep looking, and hopefully in 1 or 2 weeks we can put the floor in, and when we have the floor in, all the furniture can come. People cold. Both of the toilets have been finished now. The concrete is yeah, still super fresh. I have to put some water later. Yeah, it's also supposed to rain as I mentioned earlier, so let's see if it comes in today already. Then I don't have to put so much water. They have another job now for 3 days, and then in 3 or 4 days from now they will come back and we're gonna finish up all the stonework inside. I'm gonna do the bar myself and this one window, and they're gonna yeah, just finish this window here, and most importantly the big fireplace in the first floor. So that will be, yeah, the biggest task for them. And when all of that is done, we can get the floor in. I found another guy for the pressed beton, and hopefully he will come in the next few days just to have a look and give me some calculation. So we're just getting the outdoor furniture delivered here from Setter Designs. So we're gonna have one table here and then the other one there. I got the big one here in the sun and then a small one here in the shade. That's why I have this little triangle on top here to provide a bit of shade for the sunny days. But most of the time people will come in the evening, so the sun won't be a problem then, and then people can sit here. They're right next to the bar. Got this amazing window next to them. The guys also made some nice frames here for my signs. And I got this big one here now, which I can put on the street, so people kind of know, I'm at the right spot. And yeah, I'm not gonna put any signs like elsewhere, just like around the corner here, because yeah, I need to get parking first. That's one of the big things that are still missing here, sadly. You made it to the end of the video. That's awesome. Thank you so much. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button as well. Leave me some feedback in the comments, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. A special shout out to my Patreon supporters as well. If you would like to find out how you can support me and receive monthly benefits such as receiving postcards from me or me being your own personal trip planner, then check out the link below.